Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
This Friday, July 4th, is the annual tractor pull at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney, powered by Champion Seed and sanctioned by the ECI Pullers Association. Friday, July 4th at 6:30 p.m. in Sigourney, Iowa, the Keokuk County Expo 4th of July celebration tractor pull, followed by the fireworks at dusk. Be there! Make plans to spend the night of the 4th of July at the Keswick Tavern, as Luke Fox will be performing live from 8 to 11 p.m. with no cover charge. The show will be outside in the alley. Stop by and enjoy some live outdoor entertainment with Luke Fox at the Keswick Tavern. Luke is an Iowa country artist who plays Americana, roots, traditional, folk, and a whole lot more. So wrap up your 4th of July at the Keswick Tavern with Luke Fox from 8 to 11 p.m. The Sigourney Car Show is Saturday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the beautiful Sigourney, Iowa Square. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, golf carts, whatever you've got, bring it to the Sigourney Car Show. Early registration is $10 and $15 the day of the show. Plus, you'll get your photos taken in front of the Memorial Fountain for $10 from 9 to 10 a.m. or 3 to 4 p.m. You can drop off or mail your registration to Keokuk County Economic Development at 112 West Washington Street in Sigourney, or get more information at the Keokuk County Economic Development Facebook page or their website. It's the Sigourney Car Show, Saturday, July 12th from 10 to 3.
Keep an eye on grazing cattle and be sure of what they're eating. Whether it's pasture or rangeland, cattle might eat plants that are toxic. On Successful Farming Radio.
Successful Farming Radio, providing information farmers need in the field, in the shop, and in the office. Committed to growing your business in agriculture.
Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts. Interact with Successful Farming on social media. Like us on Facebook at Successful Farming USA and follow us on X at Successful Farm for tips, ideas, timely news, and information from our editors. Find us on Instagram at successful_farming and love the latest photo or video. And take a look behind the scenes with our editors on TikTok at successful_farming.
It's wise to have a good handle on plants that don't belong in your pasture because they could be poisonous for cattle. Do weed checks a couple times in the summer and spot spray if needed. Dan Brown is an animal science professor at Cornell University. He says plant toxicity in cattle depends largely on the region you're in and the dose ingested.
If you've got that small group of plants, things like oleander, yew, castor bean, those things which a small dose will knock them down, you learn those for your area. And also understanding the principle that it's a dose. So if you go out in your field and you have a couple of, say, milkweed plants, that may not be a big thing because they can tolerate a little of it. But again, regionally, in the east, the milkweeds out here are not near as toxic as the milkweeds are in the west.
Cattle can make associations with food. If they eat something and get sick from it, they probably won't eat it again. Brown notes that the time of year a plant is ingested also makes a huge difference because toxicity and palatability in plants can change over time.
There are pastures that are very heavily infested or blessed, depending upon your point of view, with tall larkspur, which of course can be quite toxic. But depending on the time of year, you can move animals in there at a time when the larkspur is not particularly palatable, or they can move the animals in there when the larkspur is not particularly toxic. The problem is if they move them in when it's both palatable and toxic.
Even plants like wild cherries are okay when the leaves are green and still on the tree, but when they wilt, they release a lot of cyanide. Call your veterinarian if you suspect the cattle got into something. I'm Jody Henke. Learn more about poisonous plants for cattle at agriculture.com.